Good evening, everybody. This is your boy, Legend Moyai. I'm back for another playthrough. Starting a new game today. However, I do want to finish up on the prior game. I just worked on some stuff, behind the scenes off camera. Hope anyone watching is not too unenthused by what I did. But let me just jump straight into it. So I went ahead and kind of set up my base just like I wanted. And so coming back on everything. So I kind of blocked off everything. So I got a wall around my, main campus. But then I also put a bigger wall around everything. Got some outposts there. And so next thing I would be just be building this out. Got some people just finishing up on this wall. Probably put a couple posts there. But, that's it. This is pretty much done. I'll just be out doing and changing buildings, making into certain things, and doing more and more and keep building and building and building out. So, I think I've gotten to a point where I can be like, yeah, I've kind of walked through this game. This game's pretty good. Got my people out here. They're tending the farms. They'll be building more farms. Actually, this is a greenhouse. I'll be kind of curious to see what happens, what that looks like once that get up. But I'll probably touch this game sometime next year, just not right now. All right, so with that out of the way, we're going to move into the game that I want to play today. With my recent video that I put out, it just makes a little bit more sense for me to power down onto this game because this is a cool game. Kind of got a mature theme going on about relationships, some stuff. We can glean some Christian wisdom from this, from the scriptures. Of course, if you don't heed to the scriptures or believe the scriptures are authentic, you can take what I say with a grain of salt. But there's a coherency to how our God, the Creator, made us to have relationships with one another. And when we deviate from that in any way, shape, or form, though it may work for a time, it's going to ultimately fall apart. One man with one woman, from ups and downs, ebbs and flows of life. And I'm going to say something that's unpopular. I don't think there's anything warranting, a divorce, regardless of what's out there. I don't think anything warrants a divorce, and that's because of a few scriptures. It says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loves the church. And so that means there's nothing that a woman should be able to do towards her husband that would warrant him to want to divorce him, even though we can talk about Matthew 5:19 and Matthew, I believe it's chapter 19, which also talks about divorce, and Jesus saying, hey, for fornication. Yeah, if we go into those scriptures, he says it's because of the hardness of your heart, meaning that you can work through it, because if God is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore, why would in Malachi he say he hates divorce? So that's part of his nature. He hates it. But we'll get into that later. This is a nice relationship game. It's made by Atlus, published by Sega. I believe that's what it is. I used to love Sega back in the day, but then they lost the console wars and they went to a third party, and they made some cool games. But I really do hope Atlus, I'm not sure, I don't know the story of Atlus. I probably got to look them up probably after the stream, find out what's going on. They make some cool games. I can see how they could have something continuous like this, because this game kind of plays like the old school Tales of the Crypt. It pops up and then has one story, which means that, it could have several stories off of the same vein. They don't have to be the same. But we're going to jump into it. Pick up my controller because I'm going to play this game with a controller.
Enjoy our story by taking control of our tormented main. Enjoy our story by taking control of our tormented main character and leading him to freedom. Start the story from the beginning.
That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do balance, normal, because I don't want to be too tough. I do want to get through this in a fairly short amount of time, even though I know it's not going to be short. Some of these cutscenes are very long and they're intense because it's relationship, and the creators of this game, they had a real good go at it. I like the characters. I'm not going to say too much about them. I'll talk about them once they're introduced. Let's get into it. Yes.
Grab a snack and enjoy the strange tale of Catherine.
All the world's a stage, and all the man and women, and all the men and women are merely players. Golden Playhouse.
When the night sky fills with glamour, a lovely story awaits you. Good evening. Welcome to the Golden Playhouse. Your guide for the night is me, the Midnight Venus, Trisha. Have you heard about this scary rumor? They say if you fall in a dream and don't wake up before you land, you die. In real life.
Really?
Tonight's story is Catherine, an unconventional romantic horror. A man with a certain curse has a terrifying week. Our hero in this story is Vincent Brooks, age 32. He's an earnest and kind man. But one day, we begin to see him have terrifying nightmares. On top of that, a torrent of sweet seduction swoops down upon him. What a playboy, huh? Will he be able to overcome all the blocks in his life? His outcome? Depends on you, viewers. Sorry to keep you waiting. Raise the curtain. Now enjoy the show until we meet again.
Gotta love that video game physics. If this was real life, her shirt would all be open and it'd be very explicit.
Hey, where'd you go? Snap out of it! Were you even listening?
Sure.
You know, you've been a little out of it lately. Is everything all right? You've been spacing out left and right.
Oh, sorry. I had to work early this morning.
It's interesting how, I mean, from the male perspective, how a female can have a nice soothing voice, but then also can be scathing. I guess the same thing could be said of males. I don't know. I don't really listen to men's voice for, any type of swoon or seduction. I mean, some men do got a buttery voice, that nice deep baritone. When I was in 8th grade, there was this guy named Nick. He was a white guy, ginger hair or redhead. I used to love how he talked. He went through puberty before all of us, and his voice was just deep. I'm like, yo. So maybe, I don't know. Japanese hip hop. At my first Otakon or Japanese convention that I went to, a person was dressed up as Vincent. Walking around a convention in just heart underwear was weird. But hey, that's what he chose to do. So this is the game portion of the game. It's a puzzle. And I'll just let it play out.
What is this place?
Save your breath and start climbing. If you fall, you're dead. I'll die. You fucking serious?
Oh, I forgot there was language in this game. Sorry, viewers.
The bottom of the stage is falling. Use the directional pad to move and climb.
This does play like a dream, because I can actually see a controller popping up in one of my dreams telling me what to do.
Move the blocks to make a path. You can climb one block at a time, right? How am I supposed to move these things?
With your arms.
Press the A button to grab the block. While holding the block, use the directional pad to push or pull it. You can also undo your last move by pressing back.
You can't do that in real life.
Use it to give yourself a second chance. Finding and picking up a mystic bullet will grant you an additional continuum. If you see one, make an effort to get it. It'll be worth the effort.
Edge. Right, I got it. Edge. Right. Edge. Don't just push blocks around without thinking about it. They'll collapse, and you could put yourself into an impossible situation. Collapse?
Moving blocks around carelessly can make things more difficult for you. First, try pulling a block to make some footing.
Edge. Edge.
So, I really like this game because of...
This is very important, so make sure you remember what I'm going to tell you. What is it? These blocks aren't normal. They'll lock into place and support your weight, even if they're only touching by their edges. What's that supposed to mean, they connect at the edges?
He said touch, not connect.
Even if a block has nothing directly under it, as long as it's touching an edge of another block, it won't fall down. The edges glow bluish-white when making a connection. Try it for yourself.
Edge. Right, I got it. Edge. Edge. Right, I got it. Edge. Edge. Right. See how the edges connect? Doesn't make any sense. How is it not falling? I mean, what about gravity? Don't think about it. Just use it to your advantage. Just get used to it.
Oops, sorry about that.
Quickly making stairs is the core of successfully scaling a tower. Use the edges to create stairways.
So I really like this game because of how it covers the relationship piece and a sticky situation.
What is this ringing?
As you near the top, you will hear a bell ringing. The exit is near.
Anyway, good luck. If we both make it out of here alive, we'll meet again. Hey, wait a sec. All right. Edge. Right, I got it. Edge. Right, I got it. Edge. Right, I got it. I can get out through here. Oh, shit.
Oh. So, that's how you play the game. Everything else is a storyline.
Congratulations on a perfect climb of the underground cemetery.
What can I say? I got skills. Nah. This game is really, really, really interesting. Oh. Space tourism. We're kind of like that now in our society. People can pay for flights in low atmosphere. Must have wet the bed. 32 years old.
Hello? Yeah. I'll be in today's code review meeting. Really? No, I'm just a little under the weather. No, it's okay. I'll be right there. Yeah. Sorry.
I hope most guys aren't like this. I know I'm not, but hope he's washing fully. But what was the whole point in picking up your shirt to go right in there to take it off? That's his girlfriend.
So, are you getting anything extra for this?
For what?
For all this overtime you're doing?
Oh, not this time.
This time, do you usually get overtime pay?
Well, no, but...
So you don't get anything. Here, 2 sugars.
Interesting.
Catherine, have you ever had a dream where you died?
You mean like where you're in danger?
No, where you actually die. You're being killed or something.
No, I usually do the killing in my dreams.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, how many years have we been together?
Huh? How long has it been? It's been so long I can't remember. How many years?
I'm asking you. It's just, my mother's been calling me up and asking how we're doing.
Oh.
She's worried about me. She knows I've got a career that keeps me busy, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to keep things like they are now, but...
I don't know. Sometimes easy's best, right? I mean, who knows what'll happen in the future?
I suppose.
Ominous. So her mom's calling up and say, hey, when I'm going to be a grandma. And it's getting to her. Looks like we got a dead guy in his
And in other news, we have more on the recent
apartment.
string of unexplained deaths that seem to be exclusively involving young men. Cause of death is unknown, and while police are investigating accidental causes, foul play
excuse
has
me.
apparently not been ruled out.
Change it, the match is
Police
on.
have said that attempts are being
So that person's name, I don't know, but that was Ichigo's voice.
Catherine keeps telling
I
me
love that
her
dude.
mother is
I
constantly
don't know his name,
calling.
though.
She says she's not worried about it.
Feather's
though.
totally gonna take it, right, Vinny?
And what do you think?
So, who are you betting on? Come on, pick one.
You kidding? Women's wrestling? What I know.
Sounds to me like she finally wants you to tie the knot.
Yeah, man. Get married.
You think so too?
Yeah, bro.
What could it be? I've known you since we were kids, but wow, you married, huh?
Hey, nothing's set in stone yet.
Well, you don't want to marry your girlfriend?
It's not that. I love her, but I don't think we need to run out and get married. You know, it's like we're comfortable where we are.
Are you?
That's what she said. Her job's always most important to her. You know she's always been the ambitious type, right?
It doesn't mean she'll always be like that.
That's not what I mean. Besides, you're single too.
Hey, I'm still looking for my soulmate. Not like you. I've already told my girl that I'm not interested in marrying her.
What if you never meet your soulmate?
Then I'll never get married.
So what?
That sounds just like you, Chief.
And practical.
Did you hear about Paul? He's dead.
That Paul? He's dead?
Yeah, I heard he just got divorced, but he looked healthy. It's a complete shock.
What happened to him? An accident?
I don't know. Apparently his mother just found him dead in his room this morning.
This morning? Wait, you mean...
Yeah, the mystery death on the news. That was him.
Holy shit, no way!
Maybe we'll all wind up dead tomorrow too.
Shut the hell up.
Man, I hate the news. They're always trying to push their agenda for ratings.
Toby, you are really easy to explain.
Everything's about an agenda.
Well, speaking of crazy stuff,
Well,
this
it
week,
is.
I pissed the bed for the first time since grade school.
Oh, that's messed up, man.
I had a really scary dream. I don't remember what it was about.
Oh, man. How old are you?
32.
I know that.
You know, I don't think I need to hear this.
Shut up. I was really fucking scared, alright?
Oh, that's wild.
Oh, where you guys going? Stick around. I don't want to go home just yet.
So, why don't you have Catherine meet you here?
No, I just saw it today. Besides, she'd get mad at me if I told her.
Ah, jeez. What does she see in this poor fool? Sorry, but I gotta be in early tomorrow. Don't drink too much, okay?
All right. Take care, Vince. See you later.
They're a fun bunch of friends. What do you think? One seems responsible. The other one seems like a little lackey. Adds the comedic relief to everything. You know.
You got mail.
And here's an interesting also part of the game. This is playable.
From your phone, you can check your text messages and save. You could even reply to some messages. Be sure to read them when they come.
So I got something. We got an in folder, an out folder, awards, and a diary. So I'm gonna start off by saving it. Yeah, we're gonna overwrite that.
Hey, how many years have we been together?
Marriage, huh? Figured this would happen eventually, but just change jobs. I don't want to give her trouble.
You got mail.
Spam?
And so I didn't go into the inbox, but you know, this is the time that you can check your text messages. You'll most likely get messages from, well, your girlfriend, and you can respond to her in kind, which I think is really cool. I like how games are inputting this type of stuff into the games because it's kind of like real life now. It kind of add a little bit more of the allure to it. I think it's kind of weird though. I know back when I was dating my wife now, I used to see her every day, like as many times a day as possible. For him to not want to meet his girlfriend again, to me is weird. Because if you like the person, you want to see him as much as possible. I mean, that was my mindset. So I think it's kind of weird that, you know, he wouldn't want to bring his girl to him. But with the conversation that's being held between the two of them, he's not really wanting to go into marriage because he's so unsure. He just got used to, you know, having a girlfriend and just having being around. He's probably getting all the benefits of wife without being married. That's probably why he doesn't want to change anything. If he was in the United States or anywhere in the West, I can actually understand because, you know, anything can happen. So, all right, there's a bunch of congratulations. So we'll start at the bottom. Midnight Venus. This was the lady from the intro. Fantastic news and recognition for earning the grand gold prize from above normal difficulty. You and your friends in the Golden Playhouse have a great gift for you. You can now take on the altar stage of Babel. I'll be waiting. So that's another type of game that you can just climb. Really difficult, but well, I think it's really difficult, but you know, you can. Done it again. Okay, so this is probably because I've played this game before, because this is a different stage and what I haven't played yet. It's telling me that because I've done that, I can go up to the second stage, Menhir. And this is the next one, which is Atlus, so I'm not going to read that. 4, Axis Mundi. Okay. All right, so here we go. When you spend time in the Stray Sheep, you will receive text messages on your phone. You can reply to some of these messages depending on how you reply. Vincent's feelings and those of the person he is writing to may change. And I think that's cool. Is this the second one? No. Here's the second one. When you When you press the confirm button, a new line will be added to your reply. Press the cancel button to erase the last line, and press the confirm button again to write a different phrase in its place. Choose the words you want to reply with. Be honest with your choices. So I'm a super nice guy, so I'm going to answer the super nice guy way, which I believe if you do that, you're going to go with your girlfriend, your original girlfriend. However, because this is a girlfriend type of stage, and I have a little bit more wisdom on me, or a little bit more life experiences, the whole being nice, solely being nice to ladies, is not really cohesive to a healthy relationship. If the woman is not as concerned for you as you are for her, you're just going to have problems. And you know that horrible phrase, happy wife, happy life, which is straight from the pits of hell. If you're both not seeking to make each other happy, you're going to have problems somewhere. If the woman's not seeking to make the man happy, the man's going to try to find his happiness outside. That's covered in, I believe, in First Corinthians chapter 7, where it says, "Render unto each other to do benevolence, lest that Satan is going to tempt us because of our weakness." So that do benevolence can be sexual. That do benevolence can be just the affection that you show to one another, the attention that you show to one another. So it has to be rendered, or, I mean, it says lest you're going to be tempted. So if we want to point blame and do the blame game, you know, if the man's not getting what he desires, is it because the woman's not giving it to him, or is the man not telling her, or vice versa? You know, you can kind of look at those things. Only God is the ultimate judge between those two, because he's going to judge us both together and individually when it comes to that type of thing, because of marriage, because you'll be judged for what you do and what you do towards others. So, all right. And so I'm going to check in with Catherine. She's saying, like I said before, I'm having dinner with some old friends. It's surprising most of them are already married, and almost half of them have kids. They're all showing off pictures of their families, and it makes me feel left out. Maybe it's time for us to get out of our comfort zone too. So pretty much she's saying, look, yeah, you said comfort zone earlier, but I want some kids, because, you know, most likely her biological clock is ticking. At the age of 30, 90% of a woman's eggs have left their body. So they have a very limited amount of time to actually have a baby, unless we're talking about some Sarah and Abraham type of things, which is very, 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 very rare. So that's why it is often said in relationship types of spheres, people who constantly deal with relationships and trying to help people out and trying to see what's going on in the market, that women are born with their value and they lose it over time as they get older. Men, we're born with no value, and we have to accumulate our value. So at the transitional time for men and women, they like pass one another, and the male would keep climbing up in his worth in the sexual market, you know, having the finances and everything, even now the wisdom and know-how to understand how women tick, to be more attractive to them, while women, they kind of lose what men actually are looking for, you know. So my advice, ladies in your 20s, it's probably when you look the best, you know, pretty much from 22 to about 25. After 25, it kind of like goes downhill. I'm not saying that you can't find anyone, but it'll be in your best interest to not follow the narrative that has been lied to you, that you need to go out and get a good job. That should be the man's job. You should actually seek to be that homemaker. That way that you won't be, you know, accumulating a tremendous amount of debt that you have to have a six-figure man to be able to take care of life expenses, because there are fewer six-figure men on the planet than there are women. So, all right, so I'm gonna reply to her, you know, keep it going on. So the first thing is, does it bother you? She is already mentioning it. Does it bother her? So I really don't care for that particular one. So I'm gonna erase it. Try it again. You're overthinking it. That could be it, but, you know, still with the wisdom that I would have, you know, knowing that she's getting to that point where her body's talking to her. She's looking at other women. She's that motherly instinct is kicking into her. I really wouldn't tell her she's overthinking it. She's right on point. She wants to get married. She wants to have kids. And I like the fact, well, they're probably already sleeping with one another. So it's kind of backwards. The cart's before the horse at this point. So no, I can't really say that. So let's see what the next one is. Sorry, can't think right now. I can think right now, so I would never say that. Does it bother you? That's the best one that I would actually choose. I worry about it too sometimes. That is honest. I would do the same. Let's see what else we got. We should work at our own pace. That's the chump way out. Because if you say that, then what's your own pace? You got to lay out that timeline. You got to lay out that plot that you want to go, that path. You then have to talk along those lines to be able to make that own pace and path or pace or however you want to look at it, and not just say something like that. Let's see what else we got. Is this some kind of test? This is what a machismo man would say, you know, that man who's got all of his stuff together. He doesn't have to actually worry about anything that a woman's really going to say to him because, well, she doesn't add or take away. This is the danger for the women who are looking for those high earner type of men, because they don't need you. They don't. They only need you because ultimately they're probably looking for one thing, but they don't need you because they can replace you easily. Because yes, pretty women come a dime a dozen. Successful men in which will provide a woman the type of lifestyle that she likes and she is willing to wait for, unfortunately in this day and age, is extremely rare. So there are more women looking for that higher earner type of guy who might have his stuff together than there are men looking for pretty women. Because let's face it, a lot of women aren't really pretty. They just throw on some makeup and they look average, but they think they're attractive because the average woman is attractive to a man. I don't know why some women can't accept that truth, or some women take offense to that. If you're average, that means that most guys are going to like you the way that you look and pursue you. I don't get it. All right, so I'm not going to say that because I'm not that type of guy. Let's see what we got. I worry about it too sometimes. That would be honest. Dang, it looks like I am going down that pathway to the dude who is concerned solely about the feelings of his girlfriend, which would make sense because you're with her for a reason. Let's see what else we got. Maybe we should talk about this. We don't need to be constantly compare ourselves to others. That is something I would probably take a look at. But once again, you have to have a plan in place to be able to go forth with that. So let's back up. Maybe we should talk about this. We don't need to be constantly comparing ourselves. Let's talk about it. A good night. Drive home safe, okay? Good night. When you say good night, that's kind of like final. And it has an exclamation point at the bottom. It's like, good night. No. Drive home safe. Okay. That kind of sounds like me being concerned because she is your girlfriend. All right. We're going to send it. Yep. And it put me towards the good side, which the good side would be to stay with your girlfriend and kind of go forth. And then we got a congratulations because I scored the first one. Okay. So all of that, just to go through all of this, just to come back out. Man, I wasted a lot of time. Let's keep going.
When certain words and actions change Vincent's inner ideas, a meter will be shown. Vincent's words and actions will affect the story. Remember it.
Hitting up her parents out of the blue? It's not like her. It's late.
So it's an interesting dynamic going on. His girlfriend's probably over 30. That biological time clock is going. He's a little flush around the nose, so I think he's drunk. I mean, I don't know because Okay.
Excuse me. Mind if I sit here?
Male servers who look clean. That whole butler, you know, I can serve you type of thing. Yo, I like that look. It's kind of smooth, and I don't know, you know, maybe because, you know, I think that most men should just be servant leaders, have a form of accountability. I kind of think it's fly. I don't know why. As long as the people that you're serving aren't arrogant, you know, I'd pretty much serve anybody. You know, I'm not beneath serving people. All right, I think we're going back into the dream or nightmare.
It's you. What are you waiting for?
Some sheep are around me. We're all walking through the door. I'm in my underwear. So, yeah. Just let me know what you think. What do you think about serving? Prison of Despair, the first floor.
Where am I? Last night's dream? Again?
Okay.
Hell, I was at the bar and this girl came in and then... I can't remember. What's going on?
Yeah. All right. Oh. That was bad.
You the new guy from last night?
Voice. You're that guy from yesterday.
And they remember one another. That's weird.
Watch out for the cracked blocks. They'll break after you step on them.
Really?
There are several types of blocks, such as cracked blocks and heavy blocks. Whenever you see a new block, proceed with caution.
Whoa! He's doing good. Whoa! Alright. Yeah!
You know you can hang from blocks, right?
Yeah.
It's a really useful technique.
I just did it.
If there's nothing to stand on when you pull a block out, you'll hang from the edge.
Hang, brother.
If you try to move to a space without a block, you'll hang as well. Try it out. From there, you can move around. It's a useful way to maneuver.
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
If you can't see ahead of you, try looking around. You might find an easy path up.
Use the right stick to look around. If you're stuck, take a look around before moving on.
Alright, I got it. Well, I'm almost there.
You can also push rows of blocks all at once, too.
Rows of blocks can be pushed together.
Push them rows.
There's no limit to how many blocks you can move at one time.
Man, them dreams. You got superhuman strength.
Alright, I got it.
When you touch a checkpoint, you will start from there if you need to retry. If you come across one, be sure to tag it.
Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it. Alright, I got it.
You've come pretty far. Good job. I'll see you at the landing. Everybody else is there, too.
Who's everyone? Alright, I got it. Technique is crazy. I made it! Here we go.
Okay. Okay, this is different. It was a door the last time. Okay, so he's got a guy helping him out, trying to get around the nightmare stage. That's pretty cool. Somebody to help you out.
Not bad.
Yo, the Midnight Venus, she had like curly sideburns all in her face. I don't think that was too cute for a woman. I don't know.
Looks like you survived.
Who are you? A sheep?
Do I look like a sheep? You're the sheep. Everybody here's a sheep but me. this place.
Wish I knew. One thing's for certain, though. If we don't run, we're going to be killed.
Killed?
If you see this place once, it's all over. You'll keep coming back every night.
Every night? You're kidding me.
We all have the same fate here. If you don't want to die, you've got to climb.
So if I climb, I'll be saved?
There's no guarantee. Take a look at that. See that bell? It's like a church or something.
Church.
If we can reach the top, there may be a way to escape.
So there is a way out.
Like I said, there's no guarantee. But we've got to believe. It keeps us sane. Those who panic die first.
Quit with all the dying stuff. I'll do whatever you say. Just help me.
Look, from here on out, I'm afraid you're on your own. I'm going now.
No, wait.
You hurry too.
Hey! You can't be serious.
So this is kind of weird.
On the landings, you can save your progress and talk with the other sheep.
Okay.
Go on, talk to them.
But I don't like to talk to people. Whee! Alright, I'm gonna save first. Alright.
Where am I? What's with all these damn sheep?
That's all I want to know. Can you tell me anything?
They told me to go up. What's up there? Give me a break. Where am I?
That's all I want to know.
They told. What's up there?
That's the one thing I never really did like about games. People always, if you talk to a person, they're not going to say the same exact thing.
Everyone dies eventually. Dying sooner at least saves you some pain, right?
Oh, dang, that's kind of messed up. What about this guy?
Damn it! I'm gonna survive, even if it means kicking off others. If you get in my way, I'll kick you off too.
Okay.
If you don't run, you'll die.
Yep.
I've got to keep running. I can't die here.
Team up to find a way out of here?
I don't know you. I can't trust you. No, I'm not going with anyone. I've had it with people trying to trick me.
Man, that's a mentality that some people have. Other people don't trust anyone's. Some people don't trust other people, so they think the people's always out for them. Just kind of weird. Paranoia, I believe that's the. I mean, something may warrant it. People use their past as guidance as to what to do to go forward, but most times, no, unless a person has proven themselves untrustworthy, you should kind of give them a benefit of the doubt. Or just use the spiritual discernment that God has given us. Yeah, I don't want to die either, bro. We can tell them calm down or shut up. So I'm going to tell them calm down because I don't want to tell a person to shut up.
Just calm down. Are you saying that to try to bring my guard down?
I'm not falling for that. Everyone's just out to save themselves. Some asshole pushed me too. Next time, I'm gonna start shoving or I'll die.
I'll talk to him again.
Everyone's just out to save themselves.
Okay.
I'll have to use that next time. We're discussing techniques. They're the key to survival.
Keys to survival.
We're discussing techniques. They're the key to survival.
Makes sense.
Maybe this will be useful.
Sheep with regent hair?
You want me to teach you the technique I found?
Sure, what we got?
Let's do it.
All right. Remember, this is my technique.
Allow me to explain the pyramid. Pull out the same number of blocks as the number of steps you mean to climb up. You'll have the support you need to reach higher and higher, like a pyramid.
What'd you think? I think that might be tough by itself. Consider using this one too.
Allow me to explain the slider. Pull out 2 blocks vertically, then slide the bottom one over. Remember this basic action, which utilizes the properties of edges. Since edges connect, you can make a stairway, even in tight spots.
Oh, you're a genius. How was that? Bet you didn't know.
Yeah.
My reporter's instincts are telling me this dangerous form of free climbing has some techniques hidden within it.
There are many techniques to discover. I guess the key is to find as many as we can.
All right. If you find anything, you tell me, okay? That's an order.
Interesting.
I'll have to use that next time.
So we got some people working together. We got some people not. It's this person.
What is this place? Why was I taken here?
Mm.
Here, wish I knew.
What are those cages? Why are there sheep in them? I've had it. Get me out of here.
Okay, he's just talking about everything. Since I talked to everybody, I'm going to save again. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough time to hit up the next one. We'll see. Alright, so got a gargoyle pointing up to freedom.
Is there someone in there? I can't see through that window.
Okay.
There's someone in there, right?
Why don't you take a seat?
Okay.
Welcome to the confessional. It seems a new lamb has appeared.
Who are you?
This is the world of nightmares. You are the lambs who have been chosen. You'll all be dead soon.
What? Are you ridiculous?
Don't be ridiculous.
Before I kill you, I want to determine your life's worth. So, I'll have you answer my question.
Damn it, what is this?
Question 1.
Is marriage the point where life begins or ends? Pull the rope to the end.
Oh, man.
Your true feelings.
So this is wow. So does life begin or end at marriage? So
Which one?
biblically speaking, it begins. You know, God said it's not good for a man to be alone. But the current climate of today, where a lot of women have the liberty to just up and leave a marriage for no apparent reason, men have that choice too. But women are leading the pack at 80%. 80% of women are initiating the divorce. And because it's no fault divorce, you know, the reasons, it doesn't really matter. If there was an actual reason, then they would put the actual reason for a divorce, talking about infidelity, abuse, neglect, desertion. You know, those would be, you know, some considerable reasons for leaving. But that's not the case. Because it's no fault divorce, mostly, because you can look at the actual statistics of it, it's really not good in today's climate, which is leading us to the scripture that says that in the last days they're going to forbid from marrying. And that's the advice that's pretty much being given to a lot of men, saying, you know, it's best not to marry. So we're just coming close more and more to the end times as the biblical prophecies are being fulfilled. But I'm going to stick to what the scripture says. It does begin.
So that's your choice. That's surprising.
Who are you? Are you doing all this?
No, I merely watch over the sheep. Someone else dropped you here. Someone in the real world wanted you to be dropped here and wanted you to die. It's someone you know. If you want the truth, you'll have to survive. But since you seek survival, I will take you to the next trial.
Okay, so that's really interesting. Somebody in the real world dropped him down here. Someone who wants him to die. Oh man, look at him talking without opening his mouth. Could have been inward thoughts. Other players answered. So other players, the first time they answered this, mostly everyone said it begins. But other people said it ends. I wonder if everyone played this game now in this climate, because this game came back in, I believe, 2019, I believe. I wonder if it will be different now if people answered it now. Anyway, let's go up to the next level. Looks like there are 2 more levels until we get to the end boss, because I think that door is the boss. I won't have enough time to actually play both. Hopefully I can get through this one. Yeah, I'm ready. Up, 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 up.
Are you getting the hang of this?
How the fuck am I supposed to get the hang of this?
Ooh, a sheep just died.
Hey, don't run off my head. Help me.
Sorry, man, but I'm not going to die helping you. I've got to climb too. Oh yeah, as you climb, you'll run into strange items.
Strange items? I don't know what you're talking about. I'll try to remember it for later.
You can pick up items by touching them. Remember, you can only hold one at a time. Press X to use it.
You probably can't hold many, but you should hang on to one, just in case.
All right. That. Hang. Get up here. Hang. Get over here. Hang. Get up here.
Hey, about those coins.
Yeah, what are these?
I don't really know, but the amount you get depends on how fast you climb. If you're looking to collect a lot of them, keep that in mind.
Your score is measured in Enigma coins.
Hmm?
As you climb up each new step, more coins will be added to your score. Use these coins to purchase items on the landings between stages. Your score is also used as a condition for unlocking additional game features. The faster you climb, the more bonus coins you will earn. If you want more coins, climb faster and aim for a high score.
All right, I got it.
Bruh, what are you doing?
Just a little more.
One more thing I forgot to mention. If you're crushed by a falling block, you're dead.
Makes sense.
Are you serious? Give me a break.
If you are crushed by a block, the game will end. Watch out for wobbling blocks.
Wobbling block.
All right, I got it.
I've seen others here and there. The fighting's gonna start getting fierce.
You mean the other guys climbing with me? They're in my way.
They're all trying to climb, like you. This is a dog-eat-dog world. There's no time for courtesy. Anyway, no matter what pops up, stay calm and keep climbing.
That looks like it's a meme. Stay calm and keep climbing.
Two creatures cannot stand on a block at the same time. Sometimes sheep will get in your way as they try and climb to the top. To move a sheep out of your way, move up against him and shove him.
All right, I got it.
Oh, that's those heavy blocks.
Right, I got it.
I see you're still alive and kicking.
Hell is this place? How high does this damn thing go?
I don't know. I wish I did.
The map on the left side of the screen shows you how far you are from the goal.
Looks like I'm almost at the top.
Stages vary in length, so be mindful of your progress.
Right, I got it. I made it! There I go.
Ah, all right. So I made it. Looks like just in enough time. It's a lot of coins.
You survived. Impressive.
What do you mean it's impressive? Don't you know who I am? All right, so I'm climbing up again.
It's you. Looks like you're still alive.
Is that you? You're safe too.
Looks like I'm getting up here late though.
How many people died trying to come here?
People. I don't.
Listen. Here, you see everybody else as sheep, but all these sheep, they're really human. There's got to be some reason why we were all brought here.
What reason could there be? Why do we have to suffer like this?
Who knows? But I do have an idea.
An idea?
Let's stop the speculation. It's just going to confuse us more. You should think of what to do next. I'm hearing rumors of something big coming soon. You be careful now.
Something big.
Still, you're really getting the hang of it.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Something more I can teach you.
That can't be true. Come on. You gotta have something you can tell me.
If we're lucky, we'll meet again.
Hey, wait!
He just yelled just by saying, ah. Pretty cool. All right.
While on landings, you can learn techniques to help you climb higher. Crawling around blindly won't help you escape.
Okay.
There is valuable information to be found, and you can only find it here.
All right. It's pretty cool. Made it up to the second place. But you know what I always say. It's pretty cool. I like this game. But this is your last piece of entertainment, which I do hope it is. I hope that you'll take this time to enjoy something else, something a little bit more beneficial to you, something that'll give you a little edge on life, whether it's learning a new skill, learning a new tool, learning how to create something. Maybe you want to go into crafting. Maybe you want to go into welding. Maybe you want to actually learn how to create a sword. Well, you can. We're in an information age. There are a lot of tutorials on YouTube, and people are dying to just like help you get to that point. If you made it to the end, I do hope that you'll take and show me some kindness. Probably like and subscribe if you like this content. Drop a comment so we can have a dialogue about things. I'm looking forward to actually getting a little bit further into this game and having that healthy dialogue because it's juicy. This game is, yeah, real life. Anyway, this is your boy, Legend Moyai. I'm out.